This is ICW Guide on a beautiful Sunday morning out here on Biscayne Bay. Thought we would just kind of give you a little look at our immediate neighborhood here. I am posted about, I don't know, maybe a half a mile offshore, right near the neighborhood where I live. And we're going to give you a little bit of a look around. Right now I am pointing the camera, I would say a little bit east of north towards Key Biscayne. So that little cluster of buildings out there that you see is Key Biscayne. We're swinging a little bit more to the left here. You can see some of the Miami Beach buildings way off over there on the horizon. Swing a little more, downtown Miami. That point out there is the point where Mathis and Hammock is, just on the other side of that point. There's a little cluster of buildings sticking up over the way over there, which is Coral Gables. Coming a little bit further around, there's a cluster of buildings back there, which is Deering Bay and Kings Bay. That's where some of the rich and famous on the south end of Miami live. Very, very snazzy area over there, right on the water. They've got their own yacht club and the whole 9 yards. Coming around here a little bit, we've got way off in the distance over there's a cluster of buildings poking up. That is the Dadeland area, Daytran area. That's probably, I don't know, about 7 miles away. That's pretty far inland, even though you can see the buildings from the water here. There's no way you can see the water, maybe unless you're way up high in one of those buildings. So as we come around a little further, what we've got right over here is the Deering Estate. That's one of our local landmarks over here. Now right over here is the old Burger King building. That's actually the Palmetto Bay City Hall now. I used to work in that building. It's about a 6-story building, just to kind of give you a little sense, and it is, I don't know, maybe an 1/8 of a mile in from the waterfront there, something like that. Now if we swing around just a little bit further to the left here, right about there is where we live, and we're about an 1/8 of a mile the other side of that Hammocks line there, maybe a 1/4 mile. It's a little community called Cutler Cay. You can't see one little thing because of all the mangroves there, but that's it, that's our home. So it's quite a nice area. We're really happy with it. Really nice to be so close to the water. Swinging around a little more. Now that point right over there is basically Black Point. So right around the corner of that point, which is where I keep the boat, nice rack storage and marina facilities there, launch ramps, the whole 9 yards. Just a really nice park all the way around. Now the actual Black Point channel comes out to about here. I don't know, it's maybe about 1.5 miles off the end of that point is where the actual entrance to the channel is. Now I'm going to take a little bit further out here. Now, I know you're not going to see much out here, but just to give you a sense, off that way is Elliott Key, which is kind of one of the local points of interest out here for the boaters. This is where they have the big Columbus Day Regatta every year. And pretty much any given weekend day, there's quite a lot of boats that go out there and hang out on the sandbar and make a pretty nice party out of it. We'll do a full feature on Elliott Key one of these days. So coming on around the rest of the way, just basically, you know, there's a few little keys that kind of come out down here a little bit further to the north, but Elliott Key is pretty much the end. There's Sand Key and then 1 or 2 other little keys out there, and then that's kind of the upper end of the keys. And then coming back around here, so we basically 360 degrees all the way around back to Key Biscayne. So this is my neighborhood. We really like it here. It's just absolutely beautiful. Nice place for boating, nice place for fishing, you know, just really, really nice all the way around. Back to the old Burger King building, Palmetto Bay City Hall, and boom, right there. I mean, if you were up closer to the mangroves, you could just about shoot an arrow over those mangroves and hit our backyard. So really, really close, even though you can't tell it from here. So that's it. ICW Guide signing off. We'll see you next time. Hey you, subscribe.